Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk about rebellious spirit. Okay, I happened to been walking down the street, going home, coming back from the store, and I see this lady like in the middle of the street, having trouble walking. So I walked over to her and I asked her, did she need some help going to her destination? So she was like, yeah, and I said, okay. So I began to walk her down the street, and I noticed she was paralyzed, and her leg, and one of her legs, I think her right leg or something like that, and her she couldn't move her whole finger, her hand. I mean, she couldn't move her hand at all. Her hand was like paralyzed. So I began to ask her some questions and stuff like that. We talked. And I walked her to her destination, and she was telling me about her friend. Okay, her and this guy, they talk, and she pretty much they pretty much stay at an abandoned house, and I would ask her, won't you, get some help, want, and stuff like that, and I would, talk to her about God. So every day I would go down there and see her, I see her, and we'll talk. And so I would tell her about this rebellious spirit. There's some things that I knew about her, like me and her talked. So she asked me, like, to help her with her medicine, and this woman take like probably like 20 bottles of different medication. So I would open the bottles up for her, and she told me to just dump it down her hand, all the medications, all the different kind of medications in her hand, and she was gonna just take every last one of them at the same time, and that's how she been taking her medication. So I was like, you know what? You supposed to space your medicine out. I know they didn't give you 20. I know the doctors didn't prescribe you 20 different medication, 20 different pills, and told you it was okay to take all these medications. All these pills together. I know they told you to space your medication out. And so she was like, no, 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 that's how I take it. That's how I take it. And I was like, you know what? Since I've been talking to you, I have seen the spirit of rebellious. If the doctors tell you what's healthy for you, that spirit will make you disregard that. And the spirit of rebellious try to kill the person. That spirit just set out to kill that person. Anything that's healthy, anything that's good, they'll make that person do the opposite. And so I explained that to her, and we would talk about how this spirit of rebellious, is set out to destroy her, to kill her. So she was talking about her daughter. Her daughter, she get a check. I think disability check, and she would give a check to her daughter. It's in her daughter's name, and her daughter, I think her daughter stay in Louisiana somewhere, or something like, no, somewhere on the north side of Houston. I'm sorry, but they from Louisiana. So I was like, she was telling me that her daughter would take a check, and I would put two together, and I was like, you know what? You stay in an abandoned house with a guy, and your daughter got an apartment. She smoked crack, and the guy that she stayed in the abandoned house smoked crack. So from what I got from her is like her daughter paying the bills, and she don't want. She's real rebellious. She want to just smoke crack. The mom just want to smoke crack, and so the mom will go on the binges. these crack binges. She can't do a lot of things with her daughter, you know, at that house with her daughter, so she just being rebellious and run off, and she don't have to sleep in this abandoned house. So that's what I kind of got out the whole situation. She get a check the first of the month, and she's probably just smoked the check off and things like that. So I told her about the rebellious spirit. This rebellious spirit I see in a lot of people. It's like the Antichrist spirit. You know, it go against Christ. Everything that's holy it go against. Everything that's right it go against, and it make the people go against. You know, even with your health, the things, the food that you eat, your ways. You know, people ways be rebellious. You know, anything that's godly, that's of Christ, or that's righteous, they go against that. You know, even if it's hurting themselves, you know, they go against it. You know, that spirit don't love you, Satan don't love you, so that spirit is set off to kill and destroy. And, you know, I see a lot of people in this world dealing with the spirit. The foods that people eat, you know, that spirit just set off to make it hard on people, to make people do things and just like make bad decisions. You know, like, say for instance, you have a bill, utility bill, and that utility bill probably like $100 or $200 a month, $100 a month. Okay, what the spirit of rebellious do? I'm setting an example, guys, showing an example. Okay, this spirit will make a person like go behind on their bills, and their priorities would be about things that really don't matter. Like, they will put like fast food or different other things or idols over that bill, you know, and you know, something that they really don't need, you know, and they will put that over that. You know, that's what the spirit of rebellious do. They know the lights are going to get cut off, and they know utility, something's going to get cut off, but they were willing to sacrifice just to satisfy their own cravings. You know, I see a lot of people. I'm dealing with this right now inside my family. You know, things like that. I've been seeing it, things like that for a while. Like instead of like making bad decisions and like instead of you know, saving money you know, making doing something for everybody that's inside the house. Like, say an example, like fast food. You know, fast food may cost like $10, and I see people like they spend $10 a day on fast food when we can make groceries inside the house. You know, I try to set an example and try to, you know, with my money I just buy groceries, you know, instead of fast food takeouts. And I know a lot of people's having this problem because that's what the spirit doing to a lot of people. Like, they're crave for expensive restaurants and fast food, you know, hamburgers and you know, expensive restaurants and stuff like that, and really don't even have that. You know, really can't afford it. But you know, they will put something that means something that's important to the side. So that's what the spirit of rebellion do. You know, it's go with your health, you know, everything around you. You know, the decisions that you make in life. You know, that's the spirit of rebellion. It goes against anything that's good, anything that's righteous, anything with helping one another, anything that coming together, anything that have anything to do with doing things as a whole, you know, doing the right things, you know. Spirit of rebellious, guys. You know, Satan was rebellious to to God, and anything that was righteous he rejected. You know, so that's what the spirit doing to the peoples. You know, that's what's going on in the politics world. You know, spirit of rebellious, your jobs. You know, spirit of rebellious. You know, the queen of Babylon. She try hard, and she's been doing it for a long time, making things hard on us. You know, that's why the gas is expensive. The oil, you know, is raising up. You know, the oil prices, the taxes. You know, everything is high, and you know, our work wages is real low because the whole thing of rebellion is making it hard on the peoples. You know. That spirit has to make it hard. It has to put a person in bondage, in slavery. And, you know, I mean, that goes with everything. You know, the whole world as, you know, a whole, you know. Anything that we do, the spirit of rebellion is set out to stop and block us, to make it hard on us, to kill and destroy. So I really just want to touch bases with everything because this rebellious spirit goes with our everyday life all around us, the things we do, the people we're around, our jobs, you know, the world leaders, you know, the spirit of rebellion it just broke the whole world, guys. So there you go, guys. I really wanted to share that with you guys.